Right now at noon, remembering Queen Elizabeth II. More ceremonies happening today following her death, including this somber procession.
King Charles III also paying tribute to his mother today as he addresses the Parliament for the first time as monarch. We want to take you live right now. This is at St. Giles's Cathedral in Scotland, where the Queen's coffin will lie in rest today and for the next 24 hours. We're going to start off our team coverage with our Local 10 News anchor, Nicole Perez. She is live in London.
And she tells us all about the events happening today honoring the Queen. Nicole?
Christy and Janice, the route of the procession to St. Giles Cathedral was about a little over a mile long, and it was solemn, at times quiet. Sometimes you would only hear the marching, the footsteps, the hooves of the horses, and as it would pass through certain points, you would see the crowd kind of just bring up their phones and take in this moment, the last time the Queen is on Scottish soil.
The Queen's body being transferred from the Palace of Holyrood House in Scotland in a somber procession. The Queen's children, Princes Edward and Andrew, and Princess Anne, led by King Charles, following the coffin on foot. Other members of the royal family in cars. The Queen's coffin then carried inside the St. Giles Cathedral, where it is now lying in rest for 24 hours, allowing the people of Scotland to say their final goodbyes.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakudash. Much mercy to the elect out there in these times. What I want to do, right there, that clip right there is well, it's heavy because this world is dying off. So if you're of the world, you're gonna die with the world too. Like that's heavy because the Queen of England or whatever, she died, and now these guys they're talking about the virgin birth and the Queen of Heaven and so on and so forth. It's just all woman worship. Now, the thing about I think patriarch is men and matriarch is woman. But the scriptures is dealing with the man. Matter of fact, let me grab something. I got a couple things I want to grab, but it's spiritual, and guys are not spiritual; they're fucking carnal. By this Queen dying, the Lord is letting us know that the ways of this world is dying, and the Lord is against that Queen of Heaven worship. He's against that. That's why Paul, when he went into that city and he seen them worshiping Diana, what he did, he caused a riot because he was telling them not to be following that shit. And them people, they fucking started rioting because Paul, even himself, was against that Queen of Heaven worship, that Diana fucking worship. Revelations 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power, just like the Lord is our power in this day. We're not waiting on new bodies for power. The elect are predestined to have the power in these days. You just have to recognize who you are. That's what you have to do. So the Lord's tabernacle is with men, and this is what you got to understand. There's no the Bible does not support the virgin birth. It does not support the Queen of Heaven worship. Even when you go back to the time of Jeremiah, our people were going off doing that shit too. So it's spiritual that you have the Queen of England dying, and God is talking about the woman worship, this Queen of Heaven worship, this woman worship. You guys want to worship women. You're with that virgin birth. What you guys are trying to do, you're trying to get guys to worship women. Like, even Yahweh Shai was against that, worshiping the woman spirit, and I'm gonna get that right now too. But the Lord tells you that that he was the offspring of David. So it means that you guys, you don't believe in the scriptures. Revelations 22:16, and it says, Yahushai, I, Yahushai, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring of David and the bright and the morning star. Do you know what an offspring is? You guys, bro. You guys. You know what? I'm going to get this real quick and come back to this. That's heavy, because if you're not spiritual, then you're not looking at that queen of heaven dying as like something. But if you're spiritual with all these things going on, the spirit is letting you know that it's not with that woman worship shit. This world is dying away. So with this world dying away, people of this world dying away, that's why these rappers and shit, they get put to death. Now this word offspring. Like I said, a lot of you guys, you don't even deal with women, so it's like you probably want to worship women because you don't know how to deal with women, and you don't deal with women. A lot of you guys are fucking losers. The virgin birth, it's a snare, because once you say that the Lord didn't come in the flesh, then what you're doing is you are antichrist, because you're saying that the Lord, he didn't come in the flesh. Now that word offspring,
Strong's G 1085, Genos.
right, it says kindred, offspring, family, stock, tribe, nation, nationality, descended from a particular people, the offspring of David. Individuals of the same nature, kind, sort. So when you go back to Matthew 1:1 in the genealogies, where it has the roots, and it has the bloodline of David. Notice it don't have the bloodline of Mary, because the Bible is dominated by the man. The Lord said, like he just told you, that his tabernacle is with men. You see, a lot of you guys, you're not men, bro. And so, like, let's just say this too: if you really don't deal with women like that, and you don't understand sperm, then your mind is like kind of fucked up, because you think it's possible. Only way, like right now, somebody can have a virgin birth without a man is a test tube baby. So what you guys are doing, you trying to make it seem like the Lord, he came like a fucking test tube baby. It's crazy, bro. It's fucking heavy, bro. Ezekiel 34:31, and ye, my flock, the flock of my pastor, are men, and I am your power, saith the Lord. So if there was some Queen of Heaven worship, if the Bible was with that, it wouldn't give the order of the Most High, his son, and then man, and then women are after the man, bro. You cannot have a baby without a man. Even if you was a test tube baby, you still need a man for his sperm. It's heavy, bro. You guys, like the brothers say, the warning is going out, and I don't know if you guys are trying to teach. Esau got y'all doing this, but you guys are going off, and what's happening is you guys ain't doing nothing but getting worse and worse. And you guys got the nerve to come to our comment board telling us shit when you don't even understand the birds and the bees. You don't understand anything. At this point, we're not going back and forth with you guys, because you can't reason with a beast. The scriptures say that you guys are brute fucking beasts. So if you believe the Lord didn't come in the flesh, that means you don't even believe in the Lord. And that what the scriptures say, you're an antichrist. And the Antichrist spirit is being stumped out. That's why it's heavy, because you have the Queen of England. She died in like right around this time when you guys are trying to get guys to worship women, man. It's heavy. So like if you spiritual, you see what the Lord is telling us. He's telling us, hey man, that Queen of Heaven worship shit, that shit, this world is dying out with that woman worship shit. Putting women on a fucking pedestal. The Lord ain't with that shit. You see? Now, on another note, you have those ones that was forgiven for much that washed the Lord's feet. I think it was Mary. And you have those women out here that actually believe in the Lord. And the women that actually believe in the Lord, they're more spiritual than you guys, bro. They're more spiritual than you. They know they can't have a man without a baby without a man. There's no fucking miracle birth. The angel came to Mary letting her know that she was going to have a son, bro. A son of the Lord. That's all that was about. But she was a spouse to Joseph. And they were having sex. A lot of you guys don't even have sex, bro. Like I said, a lot of you guys, man, you're so bugged out. And then you're trying to like make people believe that virgin birth shit. That shit is heavy. Like, we don't believe that shit, man. We don't care about what you guys believe. Get the fuck away from us, bro. You guys are teaching false doctrine. You guys are not defending the Lord. You're Antichrist against the Lord. Because you're trying to say that the Virgin Mary is real. This shit heavy. You guys are more worse. You becoming worse. You see? So you got to beware, guys, that say they teach the new covenant that believe in virgin birth. They are reprobates, because the Lord have rejected they as. When you're not in the spirit, you cannot. If you're not of the Lord, you really can't be reasoned with. You see what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying is, man, we've dealt with you guys. We dealt with you guys, man, and you guys are the type of guys that's like, you're wrong, but you hate to be wrong, and you will argue even though you're fucking wrong. That's what spirit, you guys are in the spirit of a fucking woman. So, but this ain't for you guys. This is for the election and the believers. The rest of you guys, go believe in your virgin birth, and you're gonna die like the world's dying off. You see, the Queen just died. That's an indication letting you know that the Lord, the shit of the world, like the women worship and all that shit's dying off. The world's dying off. These entertainers and these rappers, they're dying left and right. And you niggas and false brethren of this truth, you've already dropped in the spirit. You guys are not in the spirit. Like, we already see the Lord judge you guys. It's just that you guys can't see it. Now, this is Luke chapter 11, verse 27. It shall come to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. Now watch Yahushua and what he says in this next verse. Verse 28. But he said, Yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High and keep it. You see that? He didn't say, oh yeah, the wound is blessed. No, he said, what's blessed is that you hear the words of the Lord and you keep them. So Yahushua, he basically rebuked that spirit right there. Yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High and keep it. And a lot of you guys aren't keeping the words of the Most High because you're not of the Lord, man. A lot of you guys are just, you were born in vain. You were born without any faith, and you're a bunch of nobodies that's just bringing confusion. And you're not chosen of the Lord. The offspring of David. Nations come from ball sacks. You see? Verse 29, and when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, This is an evil generation. They seek a sign. So you guys are evil. So to know like what we're talking about, and to know like you guys are wrong, you guys have to be put to death to like understand that you're wrong. That's like, you need a sign to see that you're wrong. Like, you guys, you need an anvil to fall out the sky to be like, damn, I'm wrong. Damn, I was a false prophet. But us brothers that can really see, we don't just say we seers. We really see. We see the Lord already judged you guys, bro. You're part of the world, and all you guys, you're just getting worse. You guys need to repent. Or like the scriptures say, let them be filthy still. You see, let the wicked be wicked still. It says, this is an evil generation. They seek of a sign, and there shall be no sign given it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Now check this out. For Jonas was a sign unto the Ninevites, so shall the Son of Man be to this generation. That go to the word, the Son of Man again. The Son of Man again. So you guys, man, your weak attempt, your last weak ass attempt to try to get people to worship women, you are fucking you guys are lowlights, bro, and that's just the truth. Now I want to read this in Acts 19. I want to go into this a little bit. Yeah, so what's happening in these last days, the wicked and these spirits, they're troubled in this time because they see like how we're teaching, and it's really helped sealing the elect. So the wicked, their last attempt is just to bring confusion because none of you guys are in the spirit. Got the nerve to be on our comment board, man. Get the fuck out of here. We don't care what you guys are doing. What we have to do is counter that carnal, demonic, antichrist spirit that's out there right now. And that's what we're doing. We're countering it. The antichrist spirit that's in these camps that make you wait on new bodies to be in the covenant with the Lord, and then the other antichrist worldly spirit that's saying the Lord didn't come in the flesh. There are many antichrists. Guys talking about the antichrist. Yes, a lot of antichrists. A lot of you niggas that say you teaching the new covenant, you're antichrist too. We see you guys, bro. The only ones you guys are fooling is yourself and people just like you, faithless motherfuckers. And I'm talking about all you guys that's false brother and false prophets that say you teaching the new covenant. That's who I'm talking to. You brothers out there that believe in the Lord and you doing what you're supposed to do. I ain't talking to you. But these guys are trying to bring confusion, and they're not of the Lord, and they're not even in the spirit. The scriptures is the thing about the scriptures. It's none of the prophets was worshiping women. Now check this out right here in Acts chapter 19. That's why a man can have more than one wife. That's not a sin. But it's a sin if a woman have more than one husband at the same time. Now that's sin. That's adultery. But a man can have more than one wife as long as that woman don't belong to a man. You can have as many women as you want. But you guys, because a lot of you guys, you don't get no ass or you just don't even deal with women. You don't really have that understanding of a covenant with women and what a man and a woman do. They bring together fruit, which is the children. Just like us and Yahushua, the fruit that we're bringing together is the spirit, which is going out in these last days. And what's so beautiful about that is help bringing men in, helping them to be sealed in their mind. You guys that's not of the Lord, you're against that. And you're bringing confusion. But the only ones that you're going to have confused is yourself and people just like your weak ass. Now this is Acts chapter 19 verse 24. It says, for a certain man named Demetrius, a silversmith, which made silver shrines for Diana, brought a small gain unto the craftsmen, whom he called together with the workmen of the occupation, and said, see, sirs, ye know that by this craft we have our wealth. So they were making these shrines, and they were getting paid. They were making money off of this woman worship shit. And that's the only reason, like a lot of you guys too, that you don't teach the new covenant, you camps and you groups, because when you set somebody's mind free and you actually get them to Yahushua, you can't make money off their ass no more. It was another sorcerer in Acts where you had that lady, she had them demons on her, and they was making money off of her, and Paul fucking like got that demon off of her. He exorcised that demon off of her, And they was mad at Paul for doing that. And that's how you guys are. The only reason you guys, like you, even the Sakari, they teach against the book of Hebrews. The only reason you fucking guys are doing that is because you're against Yahweh Shai. And a lot of these guys might even be tares, man. These fucking leaders you guys are looking up to. Edomite fucking leaders, bro. It's real like that. The Herodians was all in the church back there with the Lord. That's why the Lord was telling you that he's not going to deal in temples made with hand, because they were all corrupted with Edomites. Now, Acts 19:25. That's why the Lord said, you have made my father's house a den of thieves, because it ain't shit but thieves in this truth. It's heavy like that. So, verse 26 says, moreover, ye see and hear that none alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia, this Paul had persuaded and turned much people, saying that there be no gods which are made with hands. So that not only this our craft is endangered to be set at naught, but also the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence should be destroyed. You see that? Whom all Asia and the world worship. Heavy. And when they heard these things, they were full of wrath and cried out, saying, great is Diana of Ephesians. So they were making money off of Diana, and they were scared because Paul was telling them not to worship Diana. He said Diana should be fucking despised. And it says, and when they heard these things, they were full of wrath and cried out, great is Diana of the Ephesians. And the whole city was filled with confusion, and having caught Gaianus and Aristarchus, men of Macedonia, Paul's companions, and traveled, they rushed with one accord unto the theater. And when Paul had entered in unto the people, the disciples suffered him not. And a certain chief of Asia, which were his friends, sent unto him, desiring him that he would not adventure himself into the theater, because they wanted to see the true men of the Lord, their life was in danger. You're not in danger teaching the old Passover laws, bro. You're not in danger teaching the old laws of Moses, because that shit don't free you. It doesn't free you. What frees you is Yahweh Shai. So Paul was telling them that the temple, let me read 27 again. Let me read 26. Moreover, you see and hear that alone at Ephesus, at Ephesians, but almost throughout Asia, this Paul had persuaded and turned away much people, saying that they be no gods which are made with hands, so that not only this our craft is in danger to be set at naught, but also the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence shall be destroyed. So that's what's happening in these times. The Holy Spirit is against that woman worship shit. That's why it's heavy. You had this queen die. And that's to let you know that the Lord, he's not with that queen of heaven worship. So they wanted to kill Paul. Verse 32. Verse 31, and a certain chief of Asia, which were his friends, sent unto him, desiring him that he would not adventure himself into the theater. You see that? So the Spirit, like, if you're not in the Spirit in these times, bro, like, you're going to be taken over by Spirit. The Spirit is not like letting you know certain things. Like this, the Holy Spirit is letting us know certain things that ain't right. This, that, and the third. Just like they let Paul know not to go into that theater. That was of the Spirit. And it says, some therefore cried one thing and some another, for the assembly was confused, and more part knew not wherefore they come together. You see that? So everybody was confused. It was a division that was started. That's just like in John chapter 10 when they said that Yahweh Shai was bringing a division. John 10:18, no man take it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have the power to lay it down, and I have the power to take it again. This commandment I have received of my Father, not his mother. It says, there was a division, therefore, again among the Jews for these sayings. So just like the things we're saying, we're bringing a division out there. You see, so you guys that believing in these virgin birth, the scriptures do not support you. And now at this point, you're blatantly against the spirit. And all you guys that's a part of the world, you're going to die off with this world, teaching that shit. Hey guys, talking about this love, we tell you that the virgin birth is real. That ain't no love, that's hate, bro. That's antichrist. You're against the Lord. That's hate. That's hate, telling guys to believe in some virgin birth. And a lot of you, and none of you guys came from a virgin birth. You probably might be virgin birth or test tube babies. You see, because you don't know what the spirit is speaking on in this time. You're so far away from the spirit. The scriptures speak about the Son of Man. What does that mean? Break that down wrong. Heavy. Hey man, with that, shalom.